Welcome to this week's edition of Enews Updates. I'm Farha Moon. At the top today, the American University of Sharjah was named the #1 higher education institute in UAE. The list was published in this month's regional edition of Media Week. The list was compiled by survey research company Brand Index. The company rated universities on factors like quality, reputation, value for money, and satisfaction. Second on the list was Zayed University, followed by the American University in Dubai. Chancellor Peter Heath announced that AUS received a grant worth 250,000 dirhams. This was given by the UAE Armed Forces to develop an S-band digital radar prototype. The radar system will help ensure better performance of defense and military applications. Funds will be used to purchase state-of-the-art equipment, which will help design and test the radar system. Senior electrical engineering students Sultan Al-Shehi and Abdullah bin Faris will work on developing the radar as part of their graduation project. In this week's on-campus news, last week there was an accident on campus. A female student was hit after she stepped out in front of a Land Cruiser while crossing over to nap. The accident occurred early morning on March 29th and left the student seriously injured. Emergency medical services and police were quick to arrive at the scene. The student and her condition are yet to be identified. Testing for vehicle emission and air quality was held on campus at the end of March. Community Services Environmental Group RE, in coordination with environment science students, tested cars for toxic gases like carbon monoxide. The event was organized to spread awareness among students about the types of pollution caused by their cars. Students organized the event, and it was mostly students who tested their cars. Certificates of appreciation were handed out to volunteers and participants. All cars tested met environment standards. In other environmental news, AUS students were invited by the Society of Environment and Protected Areas Authority in the UAE to take part in this year's Earth Hour event, held on March 27th. The purpose of the event is to help decrease the consumption of water and electricity worldwide. Earth Hour is a call for everyone to switch off all electrical equipment and lights for 1 hour in an attempt to spread awareness about global warming and to moderate consumption of natural resources. More than 4,000 cities took part in over 88 countries worldwide. Moving on, the Department of Arabic and Translation Studies organized a presentation last week titled Saad al-That. The book is an autobiography of His Highness Sheikh Dr. Sultan bin Muhammad Al-Qasmi, Supreme Council member, ruler of Sharjah and president of AUS. Chancellor Peter Heath attended the presentation and said that the book is very unique. A number of students attended and shared their views about the book and how it inspired them. Drivers of choppers, bikes, and classic cars showed up on campus to participate in a show titled Accident Free. The ride show started at AUS and ended at the Golden Tulip Hotel in Dibba, where an open buffet, music, and beach activities awaited the attendees. At AUS, the show included a bike exhibition, music performance, karate show, and tips on biking. Certificate distribution was carried out by His Highness Sheikh Marwan Al Mu'alla, the chairman of United Cars and Motorcycle Association. The Office of Student Affairs has appointed a new student leadership director. The new director, Haifa Ismail, has over 10 years of experience in student affairs administration. She also worked in public affairs and event management. Her experience also includes higher education administration at AUS and American University of Dubai. The student leadership program provides students with opportunities to participate in various university events. The Student Residential Life Committee, in collaboration with the Sports Complex, has initiated a new fitness tracking program for students living in the dorms. This program helps motivate students to live a healthy lifestyle, set fitness goals, and commit to these goals. This program will log students' progress based on their commitment and weekly feedback to the staff. Fitness staff can be found in these fitness rooms of women's dorms AB and men's dorms GH and KL. In this week's Student Achievement News, almost 100 AUS students participated in the President Club's first International Sports Festival in Beirut. Held from March 25 to March 27th, the AUS men's soccer team won a silver medal, while the women's and men's swimming team won bronze medals. Organized by the American University of Beirut, over 500 students participated in this event from universities in Cairo, Lebanon, Paris, Greece, Dubai, Jordan, and Armenia. Attending were coaches for soccer, basketball, volleyball, and swimming. Dr. Saad Ibrahim coached the winning soccer team. The trip was organized by the Office of Student Affairs. Chancellor Peter Heath and Director of Student Development and Organization Munkit Taha accompanied the athletes to Beirut. For more information, visit the AUS website. AUS students were honored at the first International Conference on Environmental Pollution. Environment Science students Sara Badora and alumni Laila Abdul Latif and Jenny Havarila traveled to Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam for the conference. There, the AUS team discussed chemical and biological impacts of human activities on the environment. Sara Badora received a Student Research Award for her presentation on water quality at the Waste Nature Reserve in Sharjah and its implications for management. Abdul Latif and Havarila also received praises for their research. Abdul Latif is currently working at the Emirates Wildlife Society and Havarila at Sharjah Environment Company BIA. Attending the Environmental Pollution Conference were university students, scientists, governments, and academics from over 50 countries. The purpose of the conference was to increase public awareness on environmental issues. It also promoted regulatory change on the environment in developing countries. Moving on to upcoming events, the search for the new CAS Dean continues. Dr. Mark Rush has been invited to visit on campus on April 11th and April 12th. Dr. Rush is a professor of politics and law at Washington and Lee University in Virginia and heads the Department of Politics. He received his bachelor's degree from Harvard and his PhD in political science from Johns Hopkins University. Provost Thomas Hochstetler said a series of meetings will be planned in order for CAS faculty to meet with Dr. Rush. That's all for this edition of Enews Updates. Thank you for joining us today. For more information, visit us at our website www.enewsmcm.com.